WBC heavyweight champ Deontay Wilder joins us before the biggest fight of his career, and we preview our March 3rd Showtime card. Welcome back, boxing fans. I'm Jordan Hardy, and you're watching PBC Jabs. On March 3rd, Deontay Wilder returns to the ring to defend his WBC heavyweight title for the 7th time against unbeaten Cuban southpaw Luis Ortiz. And joining us now is the Bronze Bomber himself. Deontay, thanks for joining us on PBC Jabs.
Hi!
All right, so you originally slated to fight Ortiz on November 4th, but after he tested positive for PEDs, the fight was called off. Why are you giving him a second chance?
Well, it's a lot of various reasons of why I'm giving him a second chance. And that's something that I want to tell him personally when I look into his eyes, the reason. Due to his credibility, I do feel like he's one of the best with his technical style and technique that he has, that make people wonder and make people claim that he's the best because of the Cuban style, the school, and all that come with it. So I'll reveal that more in the press conference.
Ortiz is a southpaw and has the Cuban boxing background. Have you made any changes to this training camp to prepare for him?
Not at all. We done brought some great guys in that we had for the first camp of Ortiz in November. We brought those guys back in plus extra. So, camp has been looking great, especially my last camp. This last camp that just passed, looking great, had phenomenal guys in there. Even had a Cuban guy from Cuba, one of my good friends. He's been in the gym with me for a long time, got the style down packed, and it's looking great. I can't wait. March the 3rd is going to be definitely exciting times, definitely a exciting fight for all that's going to be watching and attending the fight.
You sent a big statement to the heavyweight division with your KO over Berman's Tavern back in November. Can we expect the same kind of result against Ortiz? And what kind of message will an impressive win over Ortiz send the heavyweight division?
When they're dealing with Deontay Wilder, you just never know what you're going to get, until you tune in, until you're there in person. It's always better in person when it's dealing with me because I consider myself one of the most exciting heavyweights in this era, especially in the heavyweight division because of my knockouts. I tell people all the time, I don't TKO, I KO, and when I do it, it's in devastating fashion. And once I get Luis Ortiz out, no matter what round it is, which I think is going to be early rounds, but no matter what round it is, it's going to definitely send a strong message to the heavyweight division. If this is the man that everybody been ducking and dodging, if this is the man that people have been labeling as the boogeyman of the division, then once I beat him with devastating fashion, then there shouldn't be no other words said about any other fighter in this division because Deontay Wilder would have taken out King Kong.
Not looking past Ortiz, but the fight everyone wants to see is Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Do you think that fight will happen this year, or do you think Joshua is avoiding you?
I don't know if this fight is gonna happen this year or not. These guys is up and down, man. They say one thing but does another. I definitely feel they are beyond scared. They're terrified of me. I'm not holding this fight up. No negotiations to hold this fight up. These guys are holding the fight up because they don't want to fight. And once I whoop Luis Ortiz, it's probably gonna get a little bit worse. So we'll see what happens though. I just want them to man up. And once and for all, let's see who is the best heavyweight of this division. But there'll be one champion, one face, one name, and his name's Deontay Wilder.
Well, Deontay, thanks so much for joining us and good luck on March 3rd. Also that night, top super middleweight contender Andre Dirrell takes on hard-hitting Jose Uzcategui in a rematch for the IBF interim 168-pound world title. And in case you missed it, Charlo-Centeno is no longer on the card. Former 154-pound world champion Jermall Charlo was scheduled to face once-beaten contender Hugo Centeno Jr for the WBC interim 160-pound title on March 3rd, but this matchup was rescheduled for April 21st due to Centeno suffering a rib injury during training. Tune into Showtime at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific to watch Wilder Ortiz and Dirrell Uzcategui live from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. For full fight details and ticket information on this event and other PBC fights, visit PremierBoxingChampions.com. That's all for this week's PBC Jabs. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time as we continue to bring you the best in boxing.